Welcome to our development here in Rhos on Sea. This is a loft conversion and we are very close to the end, so let's go and take a look to see how we're getting on. So what I'm about to take you through is the kitchen, the rear entrance. This is going to be a large room with a dining room. We've made it bigger. We've had to open the doors up a little bit bigger because the woman who lives here, her daughter is disabled and needs to have the access to actually get into this room. So here we go, just on the installation put in. This is going to be a kitchen that goes right around the area. Comes over to this part of the wall, and then we're going to have a nice peninsula coming out. All electric, no gas, we don't like gas. So what eventually will happen once they actually arrive is we're going to have a nice twisting set of stairs which will go this way, twist, and then another twist up to the loft conversion, which we'll take you around to in a moment. This is the living room, so what you are going to see, once we've got the windows replaced and painted, is we're going to have that lovely view of the seaside, which you can see very well from upstairs. We had a new window put in, so I'll take you and have a look at that. This is where we're going to have a ramp built up to this level, and this is going to be a little porch entrance with some big sort of glass feature open doors, and then immediately you turn to your right and you've got this nice big wide door case, essential for this house. It's going to bring you into this room. You've got the stairs which go here, double winder to the top, but then this is the family, this is the home, isn't it? It's the kitchen, so it's going to be a dining room as well, and this is where you're going to spend most of your time, as most of us typically do. So you're over here cooking, you've got the nice views out to the Rhos on Sea town here, and you'll be outside, you've got your kids sat here, or your friends are over having a glass of wine, all sit here in this room watching the TV on one of these walls somewhere. Now this is the whole point of the renovation, so the woman's daughter who was meant to occupy this room is disabled, so all doorways have been made bigger to accommodate for wheelchair access, and this is going to be the main room. So what we have actually done is based off the bed being here. Now the reason that's important is because there's all supports in the ceilings, so we've got to reinforce it in a particular way because there's going to be a frame on the ceiling which is going to actually lift the daughter out of the bed, and then it'll run straight through this door here, which we've made as a special, very expensive and very hard thing to do, and that's going to come through this room, which is going to be the bathroom. Again, all wide, made for disability access, and it'll take the daughter into this part of the room, over to the shower, and that's how they'll wash. So what we've got here is a nice big bath. So the tap over here, which we've covered up as you can see, don't want to get damaged, but over here we've got a nice big walk-in shower. So this isn't even going to have a tray on it. All it's going to have is it's just going to come straight through. So we put this former in, and essentially we cut out the tiles in a certain way, which channels it all down here, and that's where the water will gather, and then it doesn't actually go over to this part of the room. So one of the challenges of this room is going to be these hexagon wall tiles that we've got. They're going to look great, but there is going to be a challenge in actually installing them. That's it for this room, so let's go through to the back. Through here is the main bedroom, the downstairs. This is it's a big room, so it's clearly a double bed size room. And then in here we've got a nice ensuite, which is also going to have a challenging tile pattern to it. So again, the shower area is going to have a nice feature on this wall, nice herringbone style pattern in black, and then this wall on the outside of the shower cube we're going to be half tiled, again with a white herringbone pattern. So really modern, and it is going to look really nice when it's done. So that's it for downstairs. Upstairs has been a loft conversion. Now this is because this is actually a holiday home. The residents want it to be, so they've got upstairs available for all their friends and their families to come down and stay with them too. So the size of the renovation upstairs is huge and well worth seeing. Upstairs, very symmetrical layout. One big room at the top, one big room at the bottom, both equal size. So again, what you can see upstairs is lovely doors, very popular. Everyone's having them. So over here, we've installed these windows all the way through. There are 7 of them, and they just let out the skylights, so they're letting light make it more breathable up here. Now the view for this property is on the other side of this wall, but we can't actually open the wall yet because we don't have the window. It's not right for 2 weeks, so we've got to wait for that. Once it's in, you're going to see a lovely view over to the beach. You're going to be able to see the sea when it comes in, and it's going to let a lot of warmth in, a lot of brightness. So it will make this room look a lot better. Finally, we get through to the last room on the opposite side of the building. And this is again another master size bedroom suite. On the other side of this wall, when we put our window in, eventually you are going to see all the mountains in the background, like greenery in the summer when it comes out, straight up to the Briny Colwyn Heights sort of thing. It's going to look really nice. The car's got to get up this area for the disabled woman to be able to get in. So we need to make this much bigger. So we're roughly coming out just over a metre, re-tarmacking, well, big structural work in this area, and then we're going to re-tarmac the whole drive. And that's going to allow for plenty of space for a car to get down, and then for to park here. And we get out and we can roll the chair up into this room, into the house. So yeah, the whole thing needs to be done all the way down to the front gate. We're going to be rebuilding these really old pillars. Time period probably 1920 since they've been here. So we've got to take them apart with care. We're going to be getting our number one employee, Branny, to put it back. All this vegetation here will be getting hacked back all the way to that tree roughly. All the way down here. And then ultimately where the gate is over here. And then once that's all done, that'll complete this job. If you find this kind of project interesting, we've got more of these coming up. So give us a like, give us a follow, and stay tuned to see further updates and future progress.